Hi everyone! Welcome to this week's episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery.
So casual!
We hope you all are well. This week, Niko is with me. Daisy is out, and it's Easter weekend. There's lots of kiddos running around, and so this week, Niko and I are going to do catching up together.
Yay!
We have a lot of new stationery to talk about, but also I just want to talk about what's been up at Yoseka this week. How has your week been?
It's been really good. I feel like you can really feel the change of the season in the air. Everyone's in a good mood, and Greenpoint is just so bright and happy.
Yeah.
And we've been having lunch outside a lot, so that's great.
We have. And the store is located next to a park, which is very nice, so you can go see the water. Also, Niko's been working on some research videos for y'all to learn more about some new products that we have, such as the Pelikan pens. And I'm not very used to not being the expert on gold nibs, and I was trying to tell Niko stuff about the Pelikan pens, and she was like, actually, that's not true. This is what this is. So you've been doing a lot of work on that.
Yes.
And what's the most fun fact about
the
Pelikan you've learned?
The clip is the bill of a pelican.
Yeah,
and
that is very cool.
It has even the little indentations of what I'm assuming is the pelican's breathing holes or nostrils.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow,
there's two
I
little...
didn't know that.
Yeah.
At the bottom or the top?
The top.
Oh, wow. I need to look at that.
Yeah, it's a detailed bill.
Wow, that's really cool. I knew it was arched like one,
yeah.
but I didn't realize it was that
And
detailed.
in the logo, there's also a mom and a baby pelican.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, the baby one's just so little.
Wow.
I didn't notice him until I was really looking at the finial.
Yeah, okay, I need to check that out. I love that. Wow. So we have a lot of exciting content coming for you from Niko. At the store, it's been pretty busy. Easter weekend definitely made our Good Friday a bit busier, but it's been nice to have the door propped open. We have some new team members just joining the storefront team this week, and I'm very excited for the weekend. Yay. All right, let's get into our newly added stationery. So first up, we have some new seasonal inks from Lennon Tool Bar. These are the 2026 Spring Limited colors. We have Biden's Pelosa, Globe Amaranth, Maidenhair Fern, and Paper Mulberry. Biden's Pelosa and Maidenhair Fern are a bit more of the Lennon Tool Bar, more muted colors. And then I feel Lennon Tool Bar recently has been doing a lot of bright, summery, and also spring colors. So the last couple limited seasonal colors had a lot more quite stark colors in them, and Globe Amaranth and Paper Mulberry follow that trend.
I like these bottle designs. The flowers,
yeah,
it's so pretty.
The illustrations of the plants with the ink is always very fun. So we have some swatches. So here's Biden's Pelosa. And Globe Amaranth.
This one's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I love a bright purple. Maidenhair Fern, which is a very nice muted green. And then Paper Mulberry. It reminds me kind of Pilot Your Shizuku Toro, except it's much more orange, but it's the same vividness.
Yeah, I feel it's a very punchy orange.
It is. Would you fill any of your pens with these inks? With any of the colors?
I like the green one a lot.
The green
I
one's
feel
very nice.
Whenever springtime comes, I have the urge to fill it with my pens with more springy colors.
Yeah.
But my Hobonichi is pretty consistently a little bit more muted sometimes.
Niko writes with her black gel pen in her Hobonichi. No fountain pen color?
I do sometimes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm so
if
sorry.
I'm feeling crazy.
I feel Maidenhair Fern would be really light in a finer nib, but maybe be good with a dip pen or a broader nib.
Yeah.
Those are our new inks from Lennon Tool Bar. We also have a really new, exciting notebook release. Midori, which is a free diary or an undated version of the Hibino, which is very exciting because the Hibino is a very nice quality notebook. It's thick, it's A6, it's bound well, and it has great, beautiful cream thin coated paper. So it's fountain pen friendly, and it packs a punch, like it packs a lot of pages in a smaller space. And they are releasing it in 2 colors. We have like a dark espresso brown and also like a cream color, which we were talking in the store earlier that kind of goes with like the cafe series, the breakfast series Twisbies.
Yeah.
The espresso is a bit darker, like the Twisby espresso is a bit more warm toned. This is pretty cool toned. But the Hibino can be kind of intimidating, just like any like dated 365 day planner. And so it's very exciting to have a day free. And this could even probably last more than a year, like 2 years.
This is every day 2 pages.
Yes.
So it looks like on this left side here, you have that like time log here, and then up here you have the day of the week, and it seems like here you can write the month and day, and then you can do the weather stuff.
Yeah.
I
think that like so that's like the standard layout of every Hibino, but then here there's more open space for writing the date and any other details that you might want to add. But yeah, other than that, it's got all the way 2 pages for a day, all the way up until the very last page.
Wow, that's kind of rare. Okay, up next we have some cute new limited edition pens. So these are the Zebra SARASA Grands, and this is actually a collaboration with the artist Heisuke Kitazawa called My Little Joy. And Heisuke is an artist from Yokohama, Japan, and he lived in the US for around 15 years. And he's done a lot. He's worked with Copic, he's created 5 Pokemon cards, we found out.
And they're Pokemon cards I recognize, so that was really exciting.
The people who don't know very much Pokemon, which is, I guess, not to assume, but I don't know very many Pokemon. But I knew the ones that he did. So that means a lot.
Yes.
But these are super cute. I like these like sort of pastel-y colors. And so this one's like a little girl with a fruit basket and there's a bunny on it. This one, she has a basket of flowers and there's a bird. This one, she's holding a little book.
It's so cute.
And this one, it's like a pillow.
Yeah, she's wearing like a sleeping cap. But they also like have designs on the back of the pen as well. So you can turn it around. Like sometimes the limited SARASA Grands only have designs on the front, and these like are fully decorated, so that's very fun.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of like, what is it called when you have like the side silhouette? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no.
Profile? Okay. It is profile, but there's like, you know, like the little like necklace charms or earrings that have just the little girl or the little woman. Okay, so it's kind of like that. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like that, like but like fairy tale vibe style, and they're very cute.
Yes. So this is Cassis black.
Oh, so they match.
This
the
one
color
is
of
green black. This one is sepia black. This one's blue black. So
okay,
it's like the vintage black colors that the zebras always have.
Yeah. Amazing. They're very cute. Ooh. They're very cute. And then you can refill them forever. It's not like limited use pen because those ink color refills like Zebra always sells. So
yeah.
Next up, we have this new little journal. It's called The 3 Things. And it comes in 3 colors and it's very small, like it fits in my palm. And each page has a blank grid. It looks like a 2.5 millimeter grid. And then you can put the date and then there's space for 3 things. So it could be like 3 grateful fors, 3 to-dos, which has like a more tangible to-do list. If you get crazy with your to-do list, it feels more achievable. And then there's Niko showing there's like a looking back on this journal, so you can like reflect at the end. You could also do like 3 songs you listened to that day. Like I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do with the 3 things. Very open-ended. What would you use this for?
I feel like living in New York, you kind of see like 3 funny things a day. Like
That's so true.
3 slightly strange things a day.
Definitely.
That might be worth remembering.
That's very true.
Yeah. What would you do?
Yeah, I feel like I would do like 3 funny things or 3 people I talked to, 3 interactions I enjoyed. Yeah, it was very fun. So this is a DAIGO Easy notebook. And the paper is very smooth. I'm kind of enjoying it, but yeah. What would y'all use this for? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
I probably would use it and then tear out the page and put it in my notebook.
Whoa. Okay.
It's just, it's so small. you know.
But I feel like it would be fun to have a little collection of all of these.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know, like a tiny shelf with
Yeah,
all of your tiny
and
notes.
they go like that, and they keep going forever. That would be really cute. Yeah. It comes in like a burnt orange, rusty red, and then a white, and like a navy blue.
Yeah. Easy journal.
Easy journal. Very easy. You don't have to stress too much about filling up so much space.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have the new Uni-One 3, which is kind of a lot of numbers. It does not mean 13, but it's like the Uni-One P, except it's the Uni-One 3. It comes in 4 body colors, but as usual with the Uni-ball One releases, there's 2 colors for 0.5, and these like call to their other colors, but some of them are slightly different. This is like the...
This is sugar brown. This is grass green. That one.
Shirt blue.
Shirt blue.
And brick red.
Brick red.
And these 2 are very similar to colors that the Uni-One P already comes in, but these 2 are more new, I think.
I feel like this one looks like the 1F. Doesn't the 1F have
oh,
like a light
yes,
blue?
yes. There's 1Fs that are actually
And I feel like there was a
these.
brown
There's
1P,
a
like special edition. It was like coffee or espresso or something.
This is
I
awkward.
think it was coffee.
Okay, well, I stand corrected, but...
I just like neutrals, so I remember.
There you go. So you rotate the top half of the body to, here's black, then red, and you can rotate it back to blue. And the way that you close it is by actually leaving the clip in between 2 of the other colors.
So you do black, blue, red, and then, oh, you just have to sit it in between them? That's kind of awkward.
It is a little strange. It is a little strange. I feel like I haven't found a better way to close it, and I've kind of played around with it.
I think there's gonna be like pocket stains are gonna come of this.
There might be.
Like,
it does kind of feel like it's a little shaky because the only place it clicks into place is for the different refill colors, but the Uni-ball One refill ink is like some of the blackest, most like solid, stark gel ink refill that we have. Like the team actually did like a comparison of all of our gel pens. So it's very exciting to have this in a multi-pen. So one of the other newly added things this week are the refills.
oh, wait.
That's so fun to see the mechanics behind the scenes. There you go.
There they go.
And now we have all the multi-pen refills as well.
Yeah, so you just pull it out.
Yeah. I feel like replacing multi-pen refills is scary sometimes because you do have to pull it out like that, and it feels like you're gonna break it, but you're not.
There we go.
Yeah, and she put it back.
Just gotta feel around in the darkness, and eventually you'll get it.
And there she goes. She works again. Do you like the Uni-ball ones?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Even the 0.38 just feels like the teeniest bit too thick for me sometimes.
Oh.
Or the 0.38. Like I wish it was.
Yeah. But because you use 0.38 refills, right?
Yeah,
you don't use 0.3.
I use a 0.38 the Muji pen.
Gasp! Oh my gosh!
Sometimes you're in Japan and you buy 20 refills and you have to commit.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It just happens sometimes. But I feel like these are a little bit too thick, and these take the slightest bit longer to dry. And so I've had a little bit of like smudging problems, but I found that the Zento smudges a little less.
Yeah, the Zento was designed to kind of like to be faster drying.
Yeah.
But the ink is not quite as dark. Yeah, that's a little bit of tea, but it's still good. It's still good. And the Zento refills fit in the Uni-One Ps as well. So if you like the Uni-One P body, you can do that.
And the 1F.
And the
They're
1F.
all interchangeable.
Yes.
One thing before we wrap up is that we have some exciting upcoming events in April and May as well. We have like a workshop in the works, so keep an eye on the Yoseka Land Instagram. Also, events are usually posted ahead of time on the Yoseka Land website, just a little bit before we put it up on the Instagram and everything, because I have to make the posters.
You No, thank you for making the
Yes,
posters.
yes.
Niko's posters are beautiful.
I'm trying my best.
Yes.
But yeah, so keep your eye out if you're in the New York area or if you're visiting Yoseka soon. We have some fun stuff coming up.
Yeah. Niko and I have also been working on figuring out some meetups, which we're really excited about because it's so like, I feel like it's so important to the stationery community to like journal and like use stationery together. And we're really excited to use Yoseka Land for that as well. Yeah. So yeah, definitely stay posted and stay in the loop. And that's it for this week's episode of Catching Up with Yoseka. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.